Are you ready, Fred? Fred? Are you ready?
Is Fred ready?
We don't know. Wait, you have to power the mic on. Oh, you were right. Now I'm on camera. I thought you were kidding.
Why would I be kidding?
I don't know. I don't mean I look like my mom that way though. I mean like my outfit and my glasses. I don't know. Something about me looks like my, hey mom!
Womp womp.
Wait, why is this? Oh, you have to. Never mind. Anyway, so this is why I don't. Hello? Excuse me. This is why makeup in the summer does not make. Look at that. Look at that. So now I have to sit in front of the AC and try to dry my face off so I can put my glasses back on. What is your? Are you okay? Are you okay back there? We're heading out to grab something to eat. We have to plan for the week, and so we're heading out to get something to eat while we plan for the week. I don't know if my microphone is microphoning, but he says it is, so we're just gonna roll with it.
Check.
And if all the footage is messed up, he's gonna figure it out. He better figure it out, because I'm not playing, because vlogging is hard work. Anyway, so while we get to where we're going, I want to talk to you guys about why I moved from New York. So this is kind of like a part two, because I moved first and then this guy moved after, and I realized that you guys really liked that why I moved from New York video, and it could be because it's probably getting seen by people who have not followed me or didn't know me, or because I looked at the analytics and it's kind of picking up two types of people, some of my subscribers, but also new people to the channel. And so this video briefly is about moving to a new state. Like what do you need to think about when you're moving to a new state? Because I would do some things differently now that I've done it. And the way that I did it was really crazy. Maybe I'll go into that in another video. But I just picked a place and moved to it. I didn't know anything about Dallas. I knew two people here. So I had two clients from Dallas, but one I was very close with. And so Cole, if you're watching, hey girl, hey, you've heard me tell this story so many times. So I asked her and she told me, don't move here. And I was like, we're in the garage, guys. So, yeah. This guy's trying to find directions to where we're going, but apparently he can't. So, in essence, yeah. So I was like, what is Dallas like? And she was like, don't move here. And I was like, okay, thanks. And I locked in a 16-month lease and decided to move. And I decided to move alone because we were separating at that time. And then this guy decided to come to Dallas and check it out. And what did you feel about
it out?
When you first came to Dallas for the first time? What did you think, babe? Like, what did you think about Dallas itself?
Well,
I
came to visit a few times, and I liked it. As you was living in this old fancy place, I'm like, oh, this is nice.
Nice. Isn't that a real? This is nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
So then I was like, okay, I could do this. So we went out and saw.
Oh, so wait, you came to scout to see if you would move down here, and then so if it was.
I didn't come to scout. I came to check on you, but I mean, if I'm here, I might as well.
Oh.
See what it's about.
Really? Okay, so you saw it.
I came down a few times after that, and I was like, okay, this is, it's a pretty cool city. And, it's not like cows and friggin'
that's what people think Texas
horses
is,
and
honestly.
Barns and shit. So
it's literally a city.
So yeah, and I liked it. So I was like, why not? I was getting tired. Well, I've been tired of New York. Just didn't know what to do.
But I remember a time where we've been together forever, just in case you don't know. But I remember a time where I asked you to move from New York, and you said that, oh my gosh, it's gonna rain.
Okay.
And you said You said no. You said you love New York and you would want to stay
Yeah, but
there.
that was also like years before that. Like,
okay.
That
so you got tired after a while.
Yeah.
Because
like,
he's from New York.
Was,
he was born in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I'm Trinidadian.
I'm a Brooklyn dude, so you know, you don't know anything but Brooklyn and
right.
New York, and everything else is whack, you know. So.
Ooh, was that a statement?
No, it's just a pride thing. It's just kind of like
Brooklyn
you
pride.
know, everything else is whack. Like,
yeah.
But don't get me wrong. Like, there's tons of things to do in New York, and it's super fun. But it is super expensive. It just keeps getting more super expensive, and then also it's so fast paced, and you know you don't realize that you're just
existing.
You're wound up like a ball of twine all the time, and my former profession, it just I mean, it was never fun to begin with. I mean, not, you know, work ain't really supposed to be fun all the time.
Right.
But, you don't realize how stressed you are until you leave the city.
Yeah.
So, you know, every time I come out here, it feel more relaxing and stuff. So, you know, and then when you get back into the groove of things at work, it's kind of like, like, why can't New York be laid back like Dallas is?
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna make the transition.
Right.
And yeah, so then I started working towards that. And everybody at my job kind of thought I was crazy. And like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You got benefits. You're about to get promoted.
Yes.
All that stuff. So
he left, guys.
So
and
I
he
left.
Moved.
Yeah, ended up getting promoted at my job after I left.
Yes, he got promoted after he left, which was super crazy. But you were already at that level or status without the actual promotion. So
yeah, but I wasn't getting paid that
for the title that you got promoted to.
I mean, all right, so for whoever doesn't know, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna probably ask or something like that. I was a police officer for 10 years in New York.
Yes, 10 years.
In Brooklyn.
Can you imagine?
I started off in Harlem. I was doing patrol and stuff in Harlem and Upper West Side, and Harlem, Upper West Side, Washington Heights, and then I moved to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
About like 4 years in, 4 years in, I was in a unit that, you know, handled financial crimes, fraud, stuff, things of that nature. So yeah.
So for 6 years you were a detective. You were doing
detective So they had me, you know, I don't know if I should go too deep in to all that stuff.
No, definitely don't. But yeah, so.
But yeah, I was running the streets and doing a bunch of things
undercover.
That, not a normal police officer would do.
Yeah.
So, you know, the way that they had structured everything in our contract, it kind of made it so that they didn't have to promote us because some stipulation or whatever the case may be. So I was doing more work for less money, you know.
And your life was in danger half the damn time.
Yeah, she doesn't know half the stories and things I've been through. Yeah,
like
so,
I don't. And I'm sure it's because he kept it from me. We knew each other way before he became an officer. Imagine living with someone and sleeping next to someone every night, and you don't know what they're going through at work, because he would never want to bring those things to me. That was absolutely insane. So he just wanted to change as well. So I moved first, and then he really started to decide, hey, you know what? I don't want to continue staying in New York. It's not what I want, but I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. Because usually when you work for the city, you work for 20 or 25 years, right, babe?
We came on the job with the assumption that we would be getting like the old contract, which was 20 years and out. But the day that we got, you know, inducted or, you know, whatever, the first day, they changed our contract like that week.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they was actually in like meetings and stuff.
Right,
to,
negotiating,
the PBA negotiations or whatever. So
wow.
you know, we thought we was getting one thing and we kind of got screwed and got something else.
Right.
So the PBA had to like go back and forth, and we ended up getting our 20 and out, the class that I was in, because that's what was
the
assumed.
last class. Right.
But you know, this all happened like recently, like within the, you know, once I left, all of this, all
it's
of these
magic
things
started
happened.
happening.
Yeah. So.
Which that's a scary thing, because it's like you leave something and then things start getting better. Although honestly, like
better over there.
Yeah, it's also better, quotation marks.
Contract wise for them, yeah. I mean, it's better, but like
the day-to-day,
you know,
detail.
How society is right now. And
So he left in the middle of the pandemic.
It's
like
not fun. So
he left in the middle of George Floyd happening, COVID happening, all of those things. I think it just brought you to a place of, this is really not what I want to do for the next 10 years. Or
I mean, I always knew that. I knew that my second year in. Like, I mean, I don't know if you kind of remember, but
I do.
I mean, I had a time like early on in my career where I was just like really depressed all the time.
I remember you started losing your beard and stuff.
I was getting like alopecia a little bit.
Yeah, because stress does that.
I didn't realize what it was, but like, I don't know, like one day when I was on patrol, I was just like thinking of, and just, I don't know, I just came to the realization that I was like, damn, this is what I'm gonna do for like the next
20 something years.
20.
And you were
at
2
that
years
time, I was
in
like
at that time.
3 years in.
Yeah, that's a hard realization to make, and to think like.
Yeah, because the whole time, you know, like, especially when you knew, like, you don't get to do all the things that regular cops do. You know, they put you on foot, you on a foot post, and you're doing a whole bunch of things, and then, you know, they always tell you, oh, you know, when you get on patrol, it'd be better. So, you know, you do everything trying to get to this place in the job.
Yeah, I feel like every job does that. They like give you little nuggets to dream about.
So long story short, when I finally got to what it was supposed to be, it wasn't what it was supposed to be. So and then, you know, it kind of just came to the realization, like, damn, I'm gonna be doing this for a very long time, and this is trash. So I didn't like it, and just became depressed. I would have to drag myself into work every day. I'm pretty sure, my bad, like, I'm pretty sure everybody else drags themselves into work. You know, if you don't
like your job, because some people really do love what they do at work.
I feel like that 90% of people that's working don't enjoy what they do.
I mean, we don't know. I know there's some people that really enjoy their work and what they get paid to do at work.
Not on the
and
job.
I want to amplify that, because
not on the job.
Entrepreneurship is not on your job, right? You're saying not on your job, right? Entrepreneurship is not easy. I think a lot of people think it's going to be the solution to all of their problems.
It ain't.
It's not.
It ain't that.
Yeah. If you can't zone in at your 9 to 5, I would say, like, entrepreneurship is going to be hard anyway. Like, it's going to be difficult. But going back to what you were saying, like, that's really powerful. Thank you for sharing that with us, because like, you decided to up and leave, and you came in a really volatile time. Like, I remember you would come to Dallas, and I would tell you, like, you know, how amazing it is and how much I enjoy it. But then when he came, it was in the middle of the pandemic, and everything that I told him seemed like it wasn't there. Like,
everything just started falling apart.
Everything.
And I was like, oh, this is just great.
Yes.
Just my luck.
Just his luck. So he came in a very weird time. I feel like now things are more or less getting back to normal, I would say. Like,
I'd say things are normal. I'm outside. You don't be outside.
Yeah, I don't be outside. But also, I just want to go back to when you said, like, you were 2 years in and you were also, like, feeling very depressed. Yeah. We also were living together at that time. And I had started transitioning into babysitting. So I left corporate America, went into babysitting, because I could get half of my day for myself to work on my business and the other half to work, with a family that I really liked working with. It was a celebrity family. It was, it was really exciting. I loved doing that, but I was also building my business. So I had time to start building the foundation of my business and start building my personal brand online. And in that time, you know, he would be going to work and I would be at home because I was building. And I know that was kind of hard for you, like, leaving me at home working on my business. And you gotta go
I don't know.
work.
We kind of had a conversation about this a while ago. And
Yes.
I wouldn't say jealous, but like,
yeah,
it kind of felt like, damn, like she gets to do what she wants to do.
Yes.
And, you know, and I was just like, I don't know, a lot of stuff that I didn't know then that I know now, like.
Right,
you know
because
what I mean?
that wasn't easy. Now he understands like that.
Well, not even just that, like, just, you know, being a man, like, you know, because it's like, it's, you know, if you're a man and you taking care of your business, it don't matter. You know, like, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah,
so it's like, you know, I guess I was just younger in the brain than, you know, so like. And
he never showed me that that's how he was feeling, by the way. You know, it was a conversation after that we had where I started understanding how he felt at that time. And, you know, like, we've basically grown together in our relationship. Like, we've basically grown up together. And it's cool now seeing, like, all of the things that are unfolding in both of our lives because we've been around each other for so long.
Yeah.
This video was supposed to be about moving to New York, but we decided to give you guys, moving from New York, but we decided to give you guys a little understanding, of like how we got here. So now we both live in Dallas. We absolutely love it. Actually, I don't know if you love it. I love it. Do you love it, babe? Like,
I love it.
Yeah,
I still got my sea legs in Dallas. So,
yes.
You know, I miss my friends. I didn't have much friends to begin with, so the ones that I did have, it's kind of like, you know, sometimes you just want to go out with the boys, or you know, go hang out, or even something as simple as, you know, going to the park to play ball and stuff like that. But that's good though. Like, I think
you get to pick and choose like who you want to be connected to.
I guess so, but it's kind of like you want to, but I don't even care to, like, you know, because
that's a whole other conversation.
People are funny. People are very funny. So it's kind of like, you know, what can you do? You just kind of.
I don't think people are funny. I think at our age, making friends is so difficult. Like, I think we're older. We're in our 30s, and I think that people either already have their friends that they've known for so many years, and they're good with that friend group, or people are focused, because this is also the age where people are building their lives and serious about their careers and things like that. I don't know. It's just kind of weird.
How do you
right?
like? I don't know. How do you make a friend? How do you make a friend? Like, do you go up like, hey, you want to hang out? Like,
do you want to be friends?
You know what I mean? Like, in order to be friends with somebody at this age, they have to check certain boxes.
True.
So,
yes.
You're not just gonna go hang out with any and everybody.
Everybody wants to be in New York. You see these New York shirts passing by?
Leave them alone.
Okay. Sorry.
You know, they have to be married or on the road to being married. They gotta be around the same age.
Alignment.
They gotta be wanting to do something better with their life. You know, she doesn't like. I'm not gonna say.
No, say it.
You don't like to talk to people that aren't like. You want to talk to other entrepreneurs.
It's not that I don't want to talk to people.
I know it's not that, but
you just want to be mindful.
Your default, you like to talk about business. So anybody else that's not at least doing that, it's gonna be hard to talk to this young lady. If
I can't, like, for example, genuinely, I can't sit and talk to other females about men. I don't care to understand, like, what your man didn't come home last night or anything like that all the time. I could do it for friends. Like, you know, if we've had a relationship, we've grown together, we could talk about other things.
No, we can't do it for friends either.
I mean, why not? Yes.
No, like, we can't do it.
If I have a friend and she's going through something, I would support her.
We're not going to talk about that.
But some females just want to talk about men all day, and that's not my default. My default is success, mindset, which is why I'm on the channel talking to you guys, because we could talk about these things on the channel, about growth and development. And
trying to trigger somebody.
I get it. And don't get me wrong, like, I definitely went through my phase of wanting to talk about boys. Don't get me wrong. It's just that in this season, I can't I can't. It's not what I want. And I think we have to be okay and mindful to know what we want, what we don't want.
I'm not faulting you. I'm just, you know, it is what it is.
I mean, it is what it is. And if I am wrong, I would love to learn more.
I'm just, I observe you. So.
I mean, you've known me forever.
Right.
You've been with me through all of those seasons.
I know what to and what not to do. So, you know, everybody else might not know, or they might not know what's going on in your head once, you know, if you give a certain look or something like that. So kind of, you know, I'm in there,
I guess. I don't know. I get what you're saying.
Yes. So you want to talk to business people. So
I do. I want to talk to people who are just trying to do better in life. Like, if we sit and talk about, anyway, guys, this is crazy because I'm looking at this video, and when we lived in New York, we actually had started vlogging on one of my older channels, and this was the angle that we used to vlog in. So this just gave me the feels of, if you want to do something, because we're going to be doing a lot more of this, if you want to do something, do it. Imagine if we had stuck to it like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
We don't know where we would be.
We used to fight though when we would make
definitely used to fight.
Content.
Yeah.
So
we used to fight.
She wanted things a certain way. I wanted things a certain way. Nah.
Do we still fight?
Yeah.
So it's not going anywhere.
Not as much.
Not as much, because now we're more open to.
I can do a lot more, and it's your show. So.
It's not my show.
It's our show, yes, but you know, I'm not the main character. I'm supporting cast. You are. It's your.
He's amazing.
It's your world, girl.
That's very hard. That's very hard for someone to do, and I definitely appreciate that, because he is definitely my support system, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But anyway, guys, so we're about to eat. We just pulled up to Gloria's, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for hanging out with us and listening, and let us know, like, if you have any questions or what you would want to see from us next. Yeah, I know I still have to go back to, we got to talk about moving states, like, and tips for moving states. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that video, or just what video you guys would be interested in seeing. And if you have not subscribed just yet and you're here still watching, why? What's taking you so long? Anyway, love you guys. We'll talk to you soon. Well, are we gonna put food in here? We don't know.
No.
You'll see.
It's done.
Bye.
We're done here.